It's the last working day of the year, and the Senate President has come to see President Buhari to walk through some issues that have remained unresolved as the year runs out. One crucial pending issue is, of course, the 2023 Appropriation Bill, which has been passed by both arms of the National Assembly. The goal is to persuade the President to keep faith with the January to December budget cycle, which has been in operation in the last 4 years.
We are very pleased that we have been able to, in the last 4 years, ensure the passage of the appropriation bills in record time before every Christmas, and Mr. President had always signed before the end of the year. This year particularly is because of the anomalous, very undesirable and unfortunate situation that we had to delay a little bit. You recall that the National Assembly had to cut down its recess, Christmas recess, to come back on Wednesday for the sole purpose of passing the appropriation bill that we could have passed a week before.
The Senate President is passionate about the January to December budget cycle, which he says has resulted in stabilizing the economy.
Impact on the polity. On the economy, when the federal government passes and assents to the appropriation bill and the states do the same, the economy starts to receive injection of funds right from January of the following year. So we, without sounding immodest, in the 9th Assembly and working very harmoniously in a very cordial manner with the executive arm of government, have been able to make this economy a little bit better. It would have been worse if the budgets were passed May, June of every year or the following year, and so on and so forth.
He is delighted in the cordial working relationship between the executive and legislative arms of government, insisting that the country would have been worse off if both arms of government were working at cross purposes.
I think that relationship has produced very positive results, very good outcomes for this country. Imagine that the relationship is broken, that we simply are fighting on territorial grounds and so on and so forth. The country would have been worse for it, the citizens would have lost, and we have no regrets whatsoever for working together to ensure that we support the executive arm of government in ensuring good governance, providing infrastructure across the country. And there's no part of this country today that does not have one project, one infrastructure development or the other.
As the year runs to an end, it is time for all political office holders to take stock and gauge what kind of impact they have had on the lives of Nigerians, particularly as elections are closing in fast. From State House, Abuja, Kehinde Amodu, Trust TV News.